Hi, I'm Tessa, and I am a cystaholic. Um, I'm sure I've heard that word before. So I wanted to start off by removing my last nail. And then while I do that, it takes a couple minutes. So I'm going to talk about how I found Sistaco. Um, so first, the removal. I use the express remover. Here's the express remover. And I use the remover tool. I'll get that one out. And as part of it, you have to break the seal on the top coat. So I use a little buffer pad. What's it called? Nail file. There we go. So I use a nail file, and first you gotta scratch up the surface of the top coat to break the seal. So you scratch that. And as part of my removal, instead of washing my hands between all of the layers, it's easier to just sit down and do it because I have 4 kids. So I use baby wipes. I have those in plenty in my house. So I just wipe off all the dust. And then I'll wait for that to dry. And then the express remover, you just glob it on there. I don't do it really thin. I do it kind of thick so that it actually does its job without having to wait so long. So you glob it on there. And then you wait a couple minutes. It always makes my nails feel kind of funny, like they're bending. And you'll be able to see it start to bubble. So when it starts to bubble, I'll see if I can show that in the video. So while I wait for that, how I found Sistaco. So for my birthday a few months ago, I decided that I wanted to feel pretty again. I mean, I have 4 kids under the age of 10. And so I wanted to not just be a mom, I wanted to be me again. And so what I did was I decided, well, my husband offered to pay for a manicure at a salon, and I thought, oh, I don't know about that. The last salon manicure that I got only lasted 2 days before it chipped, and it was pretty expensive for me. And so I decided that instead of a manicure, I was going to find a system that I could do, like gel or whatever. But I was looking into more things, and I realized that all of the options that I found, they just didn't fit my lifestyle. My lifestyle is very low chemical. I try to keep things really natural and keep our house low chemical, my products low chemical, all of the things. And so I was looking at the things that I was finding, and I thought, oh my gosh, what am I doing? If I want to look pretty, there's got to be a way I can do it without all the chemicals. So I asked in a holistic group I'm in, and somebody mentioned this polish and this polish. They're 17 free, and somebody else said, "Oh, this is just bad for you." And somebody else commented and said, "There's this stuff that I've used a few times and it works really good and it stays on really well." And I can't remember what it's called, but it's called Sisto or something. And I thought, okay, well, that's not much to go on. So I looked it up, and sure enough, I found Sistaco, and I thought, okay, this, I pronounced it Sistaco because I had no idea until I found out later it's Sistaco. And so I started looking at it, and it's 16 free and certified non-toxic and uses minerals instead of really nasty stuff. And I thought, oh my gosh, I think this might be it. So the more I looked into it, the more it seemed to fit the bill. I needed something that didn't have any dry time because I don't have time to sit around with my nails like this and wait for them to dry. I need something that lasts because I am really hard on my nails, on my hands in general. We've got animals, we've got kids, and I'm an artist, so I'm really hard on my hands anyway. And because it's low chemical, there's almost no smell. There's only been a couple times that it got too close to my face and I smelled it, and I thought, oh, that's really not bad. And so it fit all of the things. I was just checking things off, and I thought, oh my gosh, I think this is it. And so I took the plunge and I ordered my first kit. I'd been in the group for maybe a day, the Sistaco collective group, and I had been in the group not very long, and And I just thought, okay, there's got to be something to this because there's so many, like tens of thousands of people in this group, and all of the comments are so nice, and everybody was just so happy to be there. And so while I'm talking, I'm gonna go ahead and use this tool and scrape off the stuff, but you have to be gentle because I kind of scraped up my nails the first couple times because I wasn't gentle enough. I'm too heavy-handed. So anyway, so I was in the group for a few like maybe a day, maybe two, and I decided that I was just gonna do it. It was a little bit expensive for me, um I knew that I would be able to get a lot of manicures out of it. They say you get about 30 manicures per pot of color. And I thought, okay, well, that's a lot of manicures. So I ordered I think it's the deluxe kit, the one that comes with 3 colors, and I got a free color with it. So I got 4 colors to start. And when it came, I couldn't wait. I read the little booklet, it has all the instructions, and I had looked at all of the tips and tricks that people shared on the group. And I thought, okay, well, I'm just going to do it. And so I turned on the light, got the base coat on, put a color on. I did the base coat and then cured it. And then I did the color and then a top coat and then cure. That's the right order for a classic color. So that's what I did. And I'm going to go ahead and wipe off this stuff. It didn't really bubble too much, so I can't really show you that, but there's still some on. And to be gentle, I'm going to do another layer of the Express Remover and let it do its magic. So just a second. So I got my color on, and first time you learn a lot. And so it lasted pretty good for a few days, and then I started noticing some wear on my tips, and I thought, okay, well, there's got to be something to this. So then I learned that you need to cap your nails. And if I can cap my nails pretty well, then that seems to help a lot. And my nails are generally kind of short, so I have a hard time capping them, but I do my best and clean up around everything. So anyway, so I got my first color on, and then I was like, okay, well, I just can't wait to try my next one. So I tried the next one, and I got better, of course. First time it's a little rough, second time is better, and every time I do it, I get better and better. And I've done the holographic, I've done the classic. I love the metallic. Oh my gosh, the peanut color, it looked brown on the website, and when I put it on me, it was gold. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I have gold fingertips. And then another one that I love, oh my goodness, is the electric. I put little dots on mine. So there's the electric. Oh, that one was a favorite right off the bat. I loved it so much. And then I just did the Arctic recently. That's the one I'm taking off, is Arctic. It's metallic. Oh my goodness, that one spoke to my soul. So anyways, got my first order, and then I played with it for a couple weeks, and then I just needed to get another one. And so I ordered 6 more colors. And in the midst of all of this, my mom, who does not do her nails, she ordered a kit too. I couldn't believe it. And now my little sister has a kit too. Could not believe it. So this is almost ready to get off. But anyway, needless to say, I love Sistaco, and it stays on really well. It has no dry time, which is amazing. And I just can't say enough about it. Whenever somebody says, ooh, your nails are so pretty, I'm like, ooh, you should really look into this stuff. It's amazing. And I have quite the wish list. I've got some colors on there. And one thing I'm excited to try more is the nail elixir. I got the jasmine kind with one of my orders one time. It was a free gift, and it smells delightful, and it just feels so good when I put it on. I need to use it more often. Anyway, so I've got 18 colors now. I'll show my little collection. I took out the foam of my box, and the box feels amazing. It's so soft. So there's my colors. I've got 18. I tried to get every color of the rainbow so that I was covered for any occasion. And yeah, I just love Sistaco, and it's so versatile, and I just can't say enough about it.